You're watching It's MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
Hello everyone, I hope that you're all enjoying your weekend. This is a fine Sunday afternoon here in Nairobi, Kenya, and we thank God for everything. Guys, I know there's a lot of tension on the streets, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of people asking a lot of questions, because of what just happened. 2 days ago, we saw Marwa and Dee come out to do this fiery live stream. Marwa had promised that, my next live stream is going to be fire. And indeed it was. Guys, Marwa is fed up. Marwa is at his wit's end. Everybody got limits. People cannot be on your neck every single day, 365 days a year, 24/7. Gosh, Marwa is strong. And it's not just Marwa, attacking Marwa's whole entire family. So you can imagine, even the day they're not talking about Marwa, Marwa cannot rest. Marwa cannot say that, today at least they're not talking about me, because they will be talking about his sister. And of course, that also will not sit well with him. Before he says Jack, they're talking about his mother. Before he can blink, they're on his father's case. Guys, they even went to the extent of insulting his woman, his child. And it's funny how when Marwa, retaliates, they come out like they are the ones who have been wronged. Guys, sometimes when you do something to someone and, they come back at you, sometimes, you can sit at your corner and just reflect a little bit and say, what, I maybe deserve that. Maybe I went too far. Maybe I was wrong. But that's not the attitude that we're seeing out here. The attitude that we are seeing out here is, Marwa, bring it on. We are going to do the same to you. In fact, we're going to do worse. Now I understand they are plotting on taking Marwa's channel down. Imagine, guys. Somebody whose channel that they have been feeding on. Remember, 2 days ago, or is it a day ago, JT looked into the cameras and said, Marwa is my boss. Marwa's name is the one I've been feeding on. And then now, imagine the same person championing, for bringing Marwa's channel down. Tell me, guys, each and every one of them, they have been feeding from Marwa and Marwa's family. But yet, this is what they would want to do to Marwa. Are they looking at what they themselves did to Marwa for Marwa to get to this point? Guys, isn't Marwa the most patient person you have ever come across? Like, seriously? This man has been patient. This man can really persevere. This man is too resilient for life. Gosh. Guys, people have been telling Marwa, Marwa, do something. Marwa, take action. Marwa, please, we are tired of this. Marwa, what is going on? Marwa, why can't you act? Marwa. You can imagine the pressure, guys. People are insulting you on one side, and on the other side, people are pressuring you to take action. And this is one part of Marwa. And then again, you will hear them say, Marwa looks like he's stressed. Marwa doesn't look well. Marwa looks like, he is not well mentally. Something is wrong. Why wouldn't he be affected mentally? In fact, the question should be, why not? Because, guys, the things that they have done to this man, even I'm pretty sure that if this was to be done to any of them, even for a week, they would not survive it. They will not, guys. And we know that. Because the other day, Nairobi teacher was out there telling people, don't talk about me. I'm going to strike you. Don't do this. Because he doesn't want nobody talking about him. Because it affects him. He feels bad about it. Guys, you remember Black Demon coming at me saying that I've called her blah, blah, blah. And she threatened to take down my channel. She threatened all sorts of crazy stuff. In fact, even bringing stories, fake stories about me, things that are neither here nor there, half-truths, lies, and everything concocted together. Guys, all because I spoke about her. And if you remember, she also said that she is going to come after the positive reactors one by one. I think that threat was meant to make the positive reactors to stop talking about her. Because she doesn't like it, guys. She does not. So you can imagine, guys, if people were to talk about her the same way they are talking about Marwa, insulting her, defaming her, talking about all her family members, if at all we knew them. Same thing with Nairobi teacher. If somebody would start talking about, everything about him, the way they talk about Marwa, do you think they can withstand it? I don't think so. Because just by the virtue of how they came out to address issues of people talking about them, it tells you that they cannot take that. But Marwa has taken this for years. A man has a limit. Enough is enough. He decided that, you know what? It is going down now. This is the time. This is the divine appointed time. Oh, yes. And God knew that this would be the time. And guys, there's one thing I just want to say. Everything that has happened or everything that is happening is not a surprise to God. He knew that all this is going to happen like this. So it is no surprise. And guys, I have never seen where people are fighting somebody because of his own content. Marwa said something very powerful, during that live stream. He said, I do not own YouTube. Because guys, they keep coming out here, especially somebody like Carrots. I think they feel like that is what they will use, to make their audience feel like, who does Marwa think he is? Marwa thinks they own YouTube. That is why they are No. Marwa is not striking people because he thinks he owns YouTube. It's because it is enough. It's as simple as that. Even a 2-year-old can tell. So Marwa said, I do not own YouTube, but I own my content. Oh, yes. It is Marwa's content at the end of the day. Yes, YouTube allows you to react. Yes, YouTube allows you to analyze. Yes, YouTube allows you to criticize. YouTube allows you to do your reactions. But YouTube clearly does not allow you to insult people, tarnish their names, put them down, drag them in the mud. I don't think YouTube allows all that. Clearly. And they say it in their guidelines. You cannot come out here, guys, and be changing, somebody's, even like when Marwa says something to Rocio, it's turned around. Marwa was telling Rocio he is fed up of her. Marwa was, gosh, guys. Marwa cannot make a statement. Somebody will say, Marwa has said this. Marwa, God, it's crazy. Enough is enough. That is where Marwa is at. I don't blame him. He is human. Each and every one of us get to that point, no matter what you're going through. Sometimes it gets to a point that you say, enough is enough. Let come what may. Because you can't let some things keep recurring and it's something that you can stop. And guys, if you remember, Marwa has been telling them to stop. Gosh, guys. Marwa has been asking them, please do the right thing. Oh, he's talking about haters. Oh, he's talking about reactors. Marwa cannot stay without talking about reactors. Marwa cannot. Guys, they talk about, somebody like Wodemaya, does not care, or other celebrities don't care being talked about. That is not true. I have actually come across what is it called? These community posts where Wode Maya says, you know what? I am going to take people to court. People do not like being tarnished. That is the truth. No matter who it is. And I feel like they thought Marwa was too soft. You know? It is alleged that Wode Maya actually took down this Boxman's channel. Because he does not want this kind of SHIT. The other day, you guys were telling me about Cora Obidi. You know, her family taking some reactor in Nigeria to court. Guys, in fact, Nigeria, I have read so many stories of even gospel musicians taking people to court because of defamation. You cannot just come out here and start saying things you do not know about somebody. It doesn't work like that. I heard Nairobi teacher talking about Mr. Beast. People talk about Mr. Beast. Well, I believe I read an article that Mr. Beast actually took somebody to court for this kind of stuff. Oh yes, even Mr. Beast doesn't take nonsense. No, Mr. Beast sent this person a cease and desist. Why didn't he just let him talk? Probably this person was going too far. Nobody wants it. Nobody likes it. And that's the truth. And this lazy gang know it. And I heard, is it Carrots talking about, I think it was on Trending, talking about, people talk about the president of Kenya, and who is Marwa, blah, blah, blah. Does she know? In fact, she knows. She is very well aware that right now in this country called Kenya, there are people who are missing. People are getting abducted every single day. Oh yes, you talk about the president, they come for you. So even the president of Kenya does not want that SHIT. Nobody wants to be talked about negatively, especially if it's lies. It's just the truth. Yes, they're talking about the Kardashians. Yes, they're talking about who. Fine, if they want to be talked about, let them be talked about. But Marwa has said, leave me alone. So why shouldn't people just leave him alone? It is his content. Guys, this is Marwa's content. So when Carrots comes out here to say, Marwa thinks he can fight all of us. Hey, Marwa, you think you can fight us? Hey. Yes, Marwa can fight 50 of you. Hey. Guys, it is his content. At the end of the day, even if they reach to Supreme Court, the ICC, International Criminal Court, the biggest courts in the world, the fact remains it is Marwa's content. And you cannot challenge that. Yes, I repeat, YouTube allows you to use it, but if Marwa pursues this thing to the bitter end, it is his content and you will not use it. It's as simple as that. It is just as simple as that. And I feel like Marwa has gotten to that point, But then again, Marwa actually is still like having that soft spot. Imagine, he was telling them, if you heard what Marwa said on his live stream, he said, you can criticize us. You can talk about us, but do not lie about. And guys, that is exactly what we say out here. You can come and, guys, we watch people, we watch reactors, we watch, from all over the world, and somebody will actually give a very, a critical analysis about somebody, or they will give some criticism, and you actually see that it's not coming from a point of hate. It is not coming from, it is not personal. This is just an observation that somebody has made. And actually, if this person actually sees that kind of reaction, they can actually change because they can see, oops, so, is that how I behave? Is that how I do things? Oh, so should I, you can make somebody actually even change stuff about their lives. But when you come at me in such a personal way, I will retaliate. I will become defiant. I'm not going to do what you're saying. Yeah, you're saying I'm itching my ASS. Yes, I'm going to continue itching my ASS so you can see what you'll do about it. I mean, guys, you're going to come and start insulting me. Insulting my mother. That she has broken English, blah, blah, blah. Is English her first language? I don't care. She's a teacher or what. Why is somebody insulting her? What On Trending was doing when she was trying to mock Marwa about her channel, the strike being declined. And apparently she spoke too soon. Because the following day, with her perfect English, she could not explain what happened. And Marwa, with his broken English like his mother's, is still out here. The fact of the matter is, guys, you cannot, that's just how I look at it. You cannot fight somebody because of their own stuff. Like, I'm asking you to give me something and then you say no to me and then I start fighting you. Because you denied me what is rightfully yours. There are many, many, many content creators out there. In fact, I had Black Beauty, the Black Demon, say that. There are so many other, content creators out there who are better than you, Marwa. Then why are you insisting on this one who is not good enough? Why can't you just go concentrate on the ones who are very good? What sense does that make, guys? I am trying to correct you. I am trying to make you see what things you can change. Okay, Marwa has said he is not interested. He is not changing. And by the way, he has not even said it. But clearly, he is not changing. Nothing is happening. He is still the Swamp King. He still puts on the Christmas sweater. So leave him alone. He is not going to change for you. You're just wasting your time. So does it mean that if you keep on insulting them, throwing words at them and all this stuff, now that is what will make them change? You can clearly see that you are doing zero work. It is not working. D is still who she is. Marwa is still who he is. And nothing is changing. So why are you wasting your time on these people who are not, who are worthless, who are non-entities, who are not such great YouTubers, who are not such great world travelers? Why are you wasting your time with these people? These people don't want your advice. They don't need your help. They don't need you to correct them. And by the way, who told you that you are the standard of how people should live their lives? Who told you that you know it all, you lazy gang? Who told you that you're the yardstick of how people should act? You are the ones who have the moral standards. You are the ones who have the knowledge of YouTube. You are the ones who have the knowledge of content creation. Who told you that you are the ones who can correct them? What mandate do you have? What expertise is this that you carry? That now you want to correct Marwa with, that if you do your content creation, if you put on a Christmas sweater in March, it's a problem. Okay, he has put on a Christmas sweater in March. What has happened? Has the world cracked on the North Pole? Nothing has happened. The world still revolves the same way it does. Guys, is it just me? What is this? Let Marwa be. Let him do what he wants to do. If he wants not to take a shower for the rest of his life, it's his business. Rocio is not complaining. And if Rocio had a problem with it, probably she would have already left. But she is not, so she's okay with everything. And you wonder how they know. They don't even live with him. Guys, just malice. It is not fair. It is not right. And this carrot, in this fake vacation of hers, talking about, they cannot strike me. We cannot get strikes. They are lying about the strikes. Well, how are they lying about the strikes? Why don't you unprivate, your videos? Let's start from there. Unprivate your videos and then talk like that. No, you're talking like that while you've privated your videos. Guys, it is crazy. Tell me how thick somebody looks. Like on a serious note. And on that note, I saw someone, talk about, even positive reactors have started hiding their videos. Guys, you first of all, if even your CEO has said that she has privated all the videos, pertaining to Marwa and Marwa's people, so why shouldn't the positive reactors private theirs as well? So why shouldn't we? You think that is going to intimidate positive reactors? You've got something else coming. Oh my God. Oh yes, we are learning from the best. And we're learning well. So carrots, unprivate your videos, then come out here and yap like that. Madam, know it all. And carrots, this is Marwa's content. It is his content. He does not own YouTube, but he owns 100% his authentic, original, personal content. It is his content. So if you feel very aggrieved, just do your own content and nobody is going to bother you. Do your own original content. Like I heard you talk about, deemwango is saying that I'm competing with her. Does she know that I know how to keep a husband? I know how to keep a home. So you can actually start tutorials on how to keep husbands. Do something original of your own and don't tell me why aren't you doing your original stuff. I'm not out here to tarnish people's names, put them down, spoil their brands, just drag them in the mud for no apparent reason. I don't do that. I do not. And that is the difference. So carrots, even if you're 500 of you, the fact remains that you cannot fight someone because of their own content. Oh yes. And guys, this is where the problem is. Somebody like carrots has that mob mentality. She feels safe because she is in this crowd. That is why she's talking like this. But when the rubber meets the road, like Dee said, she is going to realize that she is in this alone. Yeah. That is what some people should understand. And that is what I was saying when I was talking to JT directly yesterday. Sometimes you have to think of yourself as an individual. Because when things turn, when push comes to shove, people will act differently. Everybody will be defending themselves. So this mob thing can only work, like right now. But like Marwa said, he said there are other plans. And deemwango also said there are many ways. So no matter what they are planning to do, the fact of the matter is, there are things that can be done where each and every one of them will have to answer individually. So carrots, keep your receipts very well. Keep your evidence very well. How you saw Marwa's mother, being a witch. And she keeps insisting, I did not, you said it. You said it. That you saw that Marwa's mother is a witch. It is what it is. Just keep your evidence ready. Keep your lawyers on toes. And bring out your iron lady. Stop yapping too much. Deemwango is a young girl. And clearly you are competing with her. Whom are you lying to? You are competing with this woman. And guys, there is something that Carrots said. In fact, let me put it this way. There is something, that Carrots said to insult all vloggers. Oh, yes. And she does not realize, but she insulted, African Tigress. She insulted Miss Trudy. She insulted all vloggers in the world. She thinks that she was insulting deemwango. But as thick as she is, she didn't realize what she has just done. She said, my daughter cannot be walking around with camera for money. My daughter cannot do such work. Me, my daughter, she cannot. And guys, this is where the irony is. First of all, before I get to the irony, we have seen that she has insulted all vloggers in the world because they walk around with cameras, you know, and according to the way she said it, it is such a demeaning kind of job. You know, who does that kind of job? I cannot allow my child to do that kind of work. So, the irony is, she is actually feeding from people who are walking around with cameras. She is feeding from Deemwango and Marwa. The same people who are doing their job that she is looking down upon. Guys, tell me who does that? How thick is this person? And on top of that, it is not rocket science. You know, I do not need a PhD to know this. Deemwango and Marwa earn a lot more than she does on this YouTube space.
You're watching It's MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
So this work that you're looking down upon is actually giving these people so much money that it makes you jealous. You are actually jealous of them because of the money that they are making through this platform, through carrying the camera. This clearly brings out your bitterness. It brings out your pain. Leave this family alone. If you wouldn't want your daughter to do this kind of job that Deemwango is doing, it's such a demeaning job, leave her alone. If she walks naked, you know, with her camera all over the place, leave her alone. Is she the only one? She is representing Kenya, you say, huh? And you don't want people to, you know, see Kenya in that way. How many Kenyans, how many Kenyan celebrities are out there? Yeah, who are doing worse things on the internet, huh? More than D. Why do you choose D? Why do you pick on D? I don't want to give examples here, guys, but you all know, yeah, whichever country that you're living in, there are those people who come out to the internet who are doing crazy stuff that is actually depicting a very bad picture, you know, of maybe the people of that country or something. There are people who like to do this crazy stuff. And they're also there here in Kenya. So Deemwango, just bathing in the river, you know, going to these countries where it is hot, and she has to put on, clothes, you know, just to obey the weather. She is deemed as walking naked. Is it only Deemwango that she has seen? Since she is this protector of Kenya, since she is the representative of Kenya, she is the spokesperson of Kenyans. Leave Deemwango alone. Let her walk naked. Stop competing with her. Stop looking for her. Stop going to places that are near her. Stop going to Malindi and you know she's in Watamu. Just stop it. Do your own thing. Mind your own business. And nobody will be talking about you. D will not be talking about you. Marwa will not be talking about you. I will not be talking about you. Do your own thing. If you are such a great woman, stand by yourself. Do your own thing. Leave this family alone. And like I said, even if you don't leave them alone, now you will eventually leave them alone because it is iammarwa's content. Finally, you will have to leave Marwa's name out of your mouth. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Guys, if you are here and you have not liked this video, why aren't you liking this video? Please give this video a massive thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please take this moment to hit the subscribe button. And for those who have come across this channel for the very first time, I want to tell you that this is a reaction channel where we analyze, criticize, and react to videos that have been put out on the YouTube space. So please join us so that you can also be notified each and every time that I upload a video. For you who is my returning subscriber, you know that I love you from the bottom of my heart, and let us keep on doing what we do best. Let us meet in the next video, guys. Bye bye.